Gemini, hi, this is your April 2025 reading and what to expect. Page of Pentacles in the middle of your spread. That's lacking commitment, feeling, not learning from failures. You know, this is procrastination. And with that, directly underneath is the Ten of Swords. And it's because you're overthinking. I feel like the procrastinating is heavy on you because you're overthinking and then you end up doing nothing. You end up becoming lazy before you actually do it. And I get it. You know, these are self-imposed restrictions that you put on yourself mentally, and then you step into victim mentality and you entrap yourself. So again, Queen of Wands on the bottom there in the present, to me that is like something throws you off because maybe you're lacking confidence because you're not getting recognized in something, Gemini. Maybe you're not being appreciated at work, at home, if this is a relationship. You feel there's a sense of feeling discredited here with the Six of Wands in the reverse. So let me clarify that. I'm going to clarify actually this whole row because these cards need to be in the upright to help raise your vibration and your frequency to change this energy, right? I'm going to clarify them. King of Wands there. Page of Pentacles here. Okay. Clarified by Hangman. Yeah. So, you know, maybe some of you are engaging in some unhealthy eating, unhealthy toxins. You know what this is to you. You're totally off your game, it feels like. With the Nine of Cups, it's overindulgence. So, you know what that is to you, but it's made you lazy. It made you loiter with intent. It made you kind of suspend yourself in midair. Kind of like the Hangman energy is coming to me, and everything that you've worked hard for in the past 9 weeks, you're off track a little bit, right? You maybe don't feel secure in yourself because you gave your power away to something that you know is a block that you can overcome, but you could feel paralyzed. You could feel stuck to this. It's not allowing you to be practical. It's not allowing you to decision make for yourself, but know that you're not stuck there. Just kind of tune into your heart and ground, you know, and just work through this. And I think because maybe there's a lot of you could be dealing with someone who's emotionally immature around you, or this could be your energy that kind of tells you a story and makes these promises but doesn't really deliver. They're not really offering you much. I feel this person almost makes you insecure about yourself. There's a lack of unity there. And I think, I'm going to clarify this middle aisle again with other cards. There's you're not feeling good for some reason, Gemini. Not able to trust. It could be something making you, maybe at work, somebody got the promotion and you didn't. So I got keys on a ring and I got divine timing. So for some of you, maybe you did something. This is very, very specific. I feel like maybe you had a one-night stand with someone that you know really, you kind of regret this because you reverted back into your old ways that you've worked so hard to work through. And maybe this person told you that they were separated, but they're not, and you find out about this, or maybe you sense it and you still went ahead anyway. So there are greater forces at work with you that is trying to bring you into your best and highest good. And I think the next 7 months, you're going to really look back at where you're putting your time, effort, energy, and what are you investing your money in? Is it going anywhere? Is what you're doing taking off? And just because, you know, if you're not happy at this position, at this job and what you're doing, you know, work on your confidence so that you can go somewhere where you will be appreciated, and most of you will. I feel like by July you will be moving on from one place to another place, or traveling more, or getting a new position where I just feel a lot of success with the Chariot. That's a great card in the future. So trust in divine time, again, that everything, that this is all happening because you're not appreciated where you are, Gemini. I'm going to keep going with a little bit more tarot and clarify. Also, you got Two of Swords here. And let me clarify that. Clarify Two of Swords. Clarify. Then you got the Devil card in the future. Don't get nervous. Yeah. So you have, a lot of you are in your masculine energy. And again, whether you're a male or female, whatever your gender is, it doesn't matter. This is all energy. Apply it to your situation. But this has to do with you trying to control something that the universe you're logically trying to hold on to something, right? Because you're protecting it. Your wounded self is controlling and causing your aggression to come out, and your ego is taking over. So that's being in a toxic masculine energy. And if that's not your energy, that is actually someone you are connected with, right? And you're seeing this. And it's a shadow self of you. That, you know, a lot of the people and the relationships and connections we meet are mirrors of our either shadow self or an older part of ourselves that we've healed. Sometimes they come back and to show us and to remind us like how far we've come. But there is something there that you feel like almost trapped with the Devil card in the future, because maybe because of your disappointment in the past, your insecurities, they come back and you kind of, you know, fall back into this pattern. So Gemini, if you're still avoiding that shadow work, please call me, book a session. I'm happy to start doing this with you. You know, there's a need. Spirit is trying to guide you for a real deep soul searching, a deep introspection at this time to reevaluate. Because I feel like if you do it, and most of you will, you're going to overcome it with the Chariot card. I like that. That means you're going to overcome these obstacles. For some of you, you might be moving. You might be traveling more and doing work that involves travel, right? So like there is shadow work for you to take that hermit energy, to reevaluate, reassess your life, to recognize where you're filling in and how you're filling in that void. I'm going to clarify the shadow work. Like you're almost not trusting in the divine. Yeah. So lack, stuck in lack. You are brave, right? You know, so it's you giving up because of your ego-based fears. It's like you entrapping yourself in this overthinking and not listening to your inner voice when you make choices. Like maybe in the past you started to trust, but there could be things that are blocking you from making the right decisions, brushing things under the rug, and then you make impulsive decisions, and then you're here in that same cycle again. Right, so I'm going to clarify one more card, and then we'll pull you an advice card. Clarify the Two of Swords. Please clarify Two of Swords. Two cards. I got Divine Alchemy, and I also got Golden Tara. It's beautiful, these mandalas. I'm just going to tune into them and into the energy of this and see what comes through to clarify why you're not able to make these decisions, and like kind of keeping yourself there, not and like there's an avoidance there. So yeah, so on the other side of this, your spirit guides and your team want you to know that there's healing and transformation so profound once you go within and do the shadow work, and it's going to change the quality, the consciousness of your physical reality, right? There's a purging that is needed that you need to do or want to do for yourself, and it's going to require you to not give up, right? To believe in yourself so that the divine can express itself through you, because that's what you're really, that's what you're here to do. Is Gemini is the card of self-expression. You and whatever creative, joyful ideas and dreams that you've always had since you were younger that maybe you paused in working on, it didn't allow you to, because of your lack of emotional and spiritual evolution, you're not able to reach your light. But the more you grow spiritually, your light is going to meet more people. You're going to become more visible to more souls, because that's it. That totally confirms the lack of not feeling seen, not feeling heard or recognized, right? So you are light, and it doesn't matter what people think. Some are going to worship you, some are going to love you and respect you, others are going to fear you, but those reactions are their belief systems and consciousness of their own. So, when you develop this strong spiritual honesty with yourself, your spiritual stamina increases, your inner confidence, authentic voice starts to come through you, and you're going to be very unaffected, and you're going to, by anything outside of you, because you don't need external validation. Everything you have is in here, and you're going to stay in your light, and not look for on the outside, and you will overcome it. So it looks good. So I found my Bob Ross deck. Bob Ross, I used to come home after school every day and watch him paint. And I don't even remember how I got this. I bought this deck, because I always liked him. So advice for Gemini in April. 4 of Hearts, still in the middle of a cycle. I'm going to read it. There's a picture of a tree here in nature with lake. Maybe go visit that near that sanctuary where you feel like called to do so that you can go within and start to channel and listen to the downloads and the uploads and the transmissions that nature is going to give to you, because a lot of you Geminis love to be in nature, and maybe you haven't been there in a while, you've been overworking. But it says, me, I think there ought to be a big old tree right about there, and let's give him a friend. Everybody needs a friend. So maybe when you were younger, some of you used to talk to the trees. Maybe, if it's not literal, or a literal friend could be metaphorically to be with the trees, to go, or your dog, whatever this is for you, or call a friend that would never judge you, right? A confidant. Come book a reading, Gemini, if you feel I can